It's fine.
It's always something. It's always going to be something. So as people start to load up, here's my little cue cards. I made my little cue cards myself. I feel like Ricky Lake. Remember Ricky Lake?
Oh my God, I love them.
Remember Ricky Lake? I got cue cards, people.
We love cue cards.
So I just want to say welcome to Comedy on the Couch. There's a couple of flaws that happen. You know, the decorations might fall apart, but we're going to get there, okay? And this is all part of the whole act. So I want to say welcome to my Comedy on the Couch.
Thank you. I'm excited.
Yes, this is my she shed up here. This is where I come and get away from my family and reflect. This is my getaway up here. Okay. Nice. And like I was just saying to you before, I made my cue cards. I'm excited about this.
Okay.
Every time a new guest comes on, I have something new. I want to improve each time I have a show. So if you can write back and say what's wrong, then you know what went wrong. But I just wanted to say today we have a sponsor, and it's the same sponsor that I always have, and it's Shore Premier Dental Arts. If you can see that right there in the camera. Okay, if you can see that in the camera. So they are our sponsors, and we have a goodie bag for you.
Oh,
okay.
Thank you.
It's filled with all kinds of goodies, and they take most dental insurances. They take kids too, but we'll get into that in a little bit because everyone's always asking me a whole bunch of dental questions and stuff like that all the time. So
you'll be pleased to know that I went to the dentist today and I had my teeth cleaned.
Look at that. And now you get double. Look at that. Look at God. You got 4 toothbrushes, 4 flosses. Did they give you a mask?
No.
Ooh,
they did.
Let me show them up real quick. In that goodie bag, please pull out in your goodie bag. You get a mask.
They did not give me a mask.
Exactly, and they didn't give you that cute bag neither.
They sure didn't.
So, just to let you know, Shore Premier Dental Arts. Yeah, look at that.
All right.
And then with your little insert that you give.
Yes, I have one in my pocket. I had one in my pocket right from my jacket.
So I just want to say to you that your insert for the lipsticks saved my masks. This saved the inside of the mask are always white, and even the mask that I sell, the inside of it is white. One time, I was at a comedy show and I didn't have the protector on the inside. My red lipstick was all over my mouth. I looked like a whole clown by the time it was my turn to get up on the mic. And it was, it just ran. It just ran all over the place. And I just want to say before we even get in there, her lipstick did not run.
You know
so
what?
I just want to say that. Yes.
Everything is just so crazy right now because I was actually considering not dropping the lipstick because of COVID.
Really?
And I was like, who would want to buy lipstick when they have to wear a mask all day?
But that's true. But can I just say, and I'm going to speak for my friends that keep giving me compliments. Thank you. Because this lipstick right here is bomb, and I couldn't wait to.
So good on you.
Thank you, girl. I couldn't wait to put it on. So, I just wanted to jump right in. What made you come up with this cosmetic line, this lipstick?
You know what? It's actually been a long time coming.
Okay,
you know, I don't
you had
talk
this idea?
A lot about.
I was going to say that because it's funny that me and you are friends. I'm very outgoing, but I noticed that you're very shy and like you case the room. I'm more like, let me go over and see who everybody is. And you're more the, let me sit back and case the room.
I'm not really shy. I just like, over the years, you know, because I'm a woman of a certain age.
Say it again. Say that line again.
I'm a woman of a certain age.
Exactly.
You know, in time, you learn that you can't share everything with everybody. I remember a person that I used to be acquainted with. Okay, I'm not going to use the term friend.
Exactly, because we're women of a certain age. We learn from that. But go ahead.
Right. A person I used to be acquainted with, this was years ago. She told me that I was terrible at doing makeup and that I make people look like a clown. And I was like so floored. I later realized that something was wrong with her that didn't have anything to do with me. But, you know, people are so quick to shoot things down. You know, I honestly just did this quietly in my own mind, like with people.
And now look. some of my friends, one of the questions that one of my friends wanted to say is, this shade I believe that I have on is sold out, and they want to know when's it coming back. So touche to her who said that you couldn't do makeup. Touche.
Tuesday.
This will be re-upped on Tuesday.
I literally have like 2 of these left, and like that's it.
Yeah.
And I was
Did you save
shocked.
Did you save one for yourself?
I have the one, the one that I have on, but that's it. Like I pretty much sold out in like 2 weeks, and I was
love that.
shocked. So the mask thing, I was giving that away as a free gift just to, you know, make people feel more comfortable with the whole mask versus lipstick thing. And a lot of us are on video, we're on live, Zoom meetings. That's a whole nother conversation.
Oh my
like y'all got to get it together before you get online. It
Did you
really
hear her?
doesn't take that long.
We're gonna need you to give out your information because a lot of people need that. And it's funny that you said that you make people look like a clown, which me and my girlfriends were talking, and we were complimenting on how your makeup looks very natural all the time. So again, to whoever said that, but your makeup,
you're not even gonna give her no airtime. This was years ago.
But
she's
the makeup that I want to compliment you. It always looks very natural. And I'm almost upset because I do my makeup and I just feel bad because I'm in your face and I feel like you're looking like you could have blended that right there. You know, get the chin part, Natasha, next time, okay? You in front of everybody. Get the chin.
You know what though? It doesn't matter what your skill level is. The minute you put on some lipstick, you just took your skill level up like 10 notches.
Exactly.
Lipstick makes it look like you care and you tried. That's it.
Now I can color in the lines, so I get this right.
That's perfect.
And the lip liner, I wanted to say that too, because I wanted to compliment you on the packaging. I just love the packaging, and it wasn't just, you know, some people just give it to you. It's the whole thought and everything that you put together on this. And you could see that you actually took the time to do everything. And I love that. When I opened it, it was like a really good gift, like a present. And I loved it. Even though I paid for it, but still. But the lip liner, I never thought of that before.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I was always one to just
and it looks perfect. Like the way you have it on.
I knew you was coming, so I had to practice. I was practicing before. Y'all think I was gonna have her show me up? I was practicing before, you know. So I just have to say, both of these together are my new friends. I love these,
and it lasts. Like you can just talk, drink, eat.
A couple of my friends again, because you know us, we talk, and they were like, "Well, how does it last?" Well, it lasts. Okay, and I had it on, and I was shucking and jiving on the dance floor the other night, and I was shucking and jiving, and I had it on the whole time, and never took another thing out and reapplied it. So there you go.
I'm so happy to hear that from you because, you know, coming from me, people might think, oh, she's just saying that because it's hers. And I'm like, no, you know, so I'm excited. Like all the orders went out. And slowly I'm getting feedback from everybody because sometimes we order things and we don't put it on right away. And I understand that, but I'm slowly getting so much feedback from everybody and it's been really good.
That's good. Because for me personally, I couldn't wait to put it on. It was like, I'm so used to being around the house, not getting myself dressed. And the only time I do get dressed is if I have a Zoom. Okay.
Well, so, at least see, but you got it right though.
Well, somebody was gonna see me. You know what I'm saying? and then I would go put on my best shirt because somebody gonna see this outfit. Okay, because I purchased it. Somebody gonna get this shirt, right? Even if it's just
sweatpants on the bottom.
Exactly.
Business on the top.
I always have on some short shorts on the bottom, and then you're like, oh, okay. But through all of this, and you have your little ones. And you still this, you managed to package this, you said, you put your website together?
I do everything myself.
Yes, so you did
my
everything.
Website, the pictures, the copy, the words, everything you see. Like the orders, I print them, I pack them, I ship them, I do everything myself.
So how is it that you get this done? And how old are your 2 little ones?
My youngest is 4, my baby boy, and Ava's 7.
So how do you get this done with them right there? Because I know they're in your way. Because when my granddaughter is here, she's in everything. She's all over the place. So
Ava's not too bad.
Okay.
She'll let me know when I don't have it together and when I have it together.
That's these new kids.
Yes.
These new kids.
But let me tell you something. I appreciate her because
they check you.
Okay, so I got a little headband wig from Amazon on. Right?
Okay. Because everybody's been talking about these too. Okay.
I do like it.
I thought it was your own hair.
Well, my hair used to look like this when I had it. But,
you showed me up just now. I thought that was yours. Okay. You fooled me.
So I'm telling my business.
Mm-hmm.
She said, "Mommy, you look 20." I said, "What?"
Let me get another reorder. Order me one. Get your phone now. Order me one. 20.
I'm gonna send you the link. She said I look 20. I was like, all right, I'm definitely wearing this again. I know I'm together. If she said it looked good,
you better know it. So with that being said, I have like you have one son, right?
Yes.
And I have
one
daughter.
He's 12.
Okay.
So he's not with me all the time, and he's bigger, so he's actually a help.
Mm-hmm.
But
I have one daughter, so my daughter lets me know.
They will let you know.
What?
And I have older ones too. So
that's why I was going to get to that. So Marley has a way of words. And she told me and Janae yesterday, and she got us. You know, I had a dinner date with my aunt. I canceled my dinner date because she was like, "Grandma, I miss you. And I need you.
Oh,
I need to spend time with you. I miss you."
I mean, how do you answer that?
I said, I called my aunt up and I said, I'm going to have to cancel. Because my grandbaby needs me, right? But then on the other hand, I watched her finagle Janae upstairs, and she wanted Janae to slide down the steps with her and race down the steps. And I'm at 50. I'm 50. I'm telling my age. I'm 50. Right. And I slid down the steps with her. But Janae was like, "No, she said, I need you." I said, "Oh, she got me with that. She got me with that too." So they have a way of this.
You know,
you can tell.
I went back and forth with myself for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to do it like what you're seeing now is something that has been just in my mind for a long time. Like even the logo here, I had this done in 2014.
Really?
I had this done in 2014. And I really liked it, and I thought that it would look good on products, and it would look good on clothing.
It does.
And it would look good on a bag. I thought it would look good on a lot of things, but I had people tell me that I should change the name, that it looked like a car emblem. You know, I got like negative feedback.
Who are these people?
So I started I think I've been doing this long enough. Because I've been in the beauty industry since I was a teenager. So we're talking like 23 years.
Right.
And I just
was going to bring that up too.
Stop looking for other people's opinions and just be still and think, because you know. Like you already know. You already know the colors. Because sometimes people they want to have products and they do like focus groups and stuff like that, and they get their friends together and let me let everybody try it. And I was going to do that, but I was like, you know what? If I get people together, they're going to start talking and they're going to get in my head.
Yeah.
And they're going to tell me that that's not the right color and that's not the right thing. But it's like, why am I looking for them? Because I'm a makeup artist and this is what I do.
Yes.
I've done hair for years. I've done everything. No disrespect to anybody. I do appreciate opinions and feedback, but I didn't really need it. It was like, just stop questioning yourself and just do what you know. Do what you know.
Exactly.
You've done this enough times. You know what colors look right. You know which ones go together. You know, like the basic 4 that are going to cover everybody. So just do it.
And look, and now they're sold out.
My son was on my back the whole time. So I do these by hand, by the way. So these labels, I make them, like literally make them, like they're vinyl.
Okay, so I was bragging when I said that she's Superwoman, but she's really unfolding on the couch right now that she's really Superwoman.
So my first order was about 82 of these, and I needed to put the logo on. And he was literally he's my shadow. He was on my back the whole time, and I was annoyed, but I was like, you know what? I have to do this. I just kind of had to. Sometimes you just get tired of yourself.
Really appreciate
stop making excuses.
Yeah.
Stop making excuses. I'm not the only person with a kid. I'm not the only person stuck in the house.
Now I really, really appreciate it even more now. Like, this is all hand done, everything.
I didn't do the bags, but the labels on here, I do them by hand, and I'm
happy that you didn't stop. You know, I had similar story. I mean, it gets back to you, and it's okay, and whatever. A couple of people was like, I've been to her show, she's not funny. But it started to get in my head, but I still was getting booked.
It can get in your head, though, because we all have good days and bad days. There's somebody in the world who I probably did really bad makeup but that was then, and this is now. Exactly. Like, you practice and you get better.
So I said, so what are you just watching my, you're watching me grow and you're picking on me with that, but then I got the Apollo.
Right.
So
you can't please everybody.
But I don't have to.
Because, no,
so that's what, that ultimately in the end, that's the same thing. And I love that.
And it's natural.
And I love, and it's that's natural. Part of the whole thing. You have to do just
what you're naturally
good at. And I absolutely love that. So so now you have older kids too. What's the age difference between the set of twins? Look, no.
Right. I think it's like 14 years. Like, my oldest is 23. My second oldest is 20. And then there's 7 and 4.
Right.
And I have 2 grandbabies.
Right. So we were going to get to the grandbabies too, because I just wanted to let y'all know that she is not the average grandmother. Okay. Oh, she is not the average grandmother.
We don't use the G word in my house.
You don't?
So they do not call me grandma.
What do they call me?
Because I just don't. I don't know. I don't feel as though I know they're my grandbabies, but like they call me Gigi. Well, one is a baby. She didn't call me anything yet.
Okay.
But the one who can talk, my baby Celine,
how old is that?
She's 2. She'll be 3 next month.
Okay.
Gigi and Camille is only 6 months.
Oh, you got a new baby.
She's little.
So Marley decided to call me what she wanted. You know, that's not what I wanted. I mean, I would have taken like a Mima, or would have took like anything except for grandma. But this child comes running down the hallway, and I can be dressed like this. I refuse for y'all to see me. No, I am not. I'm not the blazer type. I'm not going to be the blazer on up here, but I'm going to be the blazer down here. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So, no, I'm not home cooking baked cookies and things like that. That's just not me. I come and grab Marley at a daycare. She come cutting that corner, Grandma, and I was like, Marley. She was like, Grandma. I was like, Marley. She was like, Grandma. And they're like, you have got to be the most energetic grandmother. I was like, I refuse for her to even though she keeps calling me grandma, I refuse for her to let me feel like I'm somebody's grandmother. I refuse.
I don't know what
I didn't sign up for this.
It's just, I wasn't ready yet. I just wasn't ready. Right. Like, I'm sure one day I will embrace the word, but for now I'm Gigi.
I'm gonna get ready when I get ready.
And yeah, she slips it in sometimes, and I don't answer it.
Oh no. Who is she talking to? Who is she talking to?
I don't see nobody grandmother in here.
But can you remember, like, growing up in our grandmothers? Like, I remember my grandmother on West Bergen. My grandmother grew up on West Bergen, the house on West Bergen in Red Bank, and I had a grandmother on River Street. But they were grandmothers. Like, they weren't weren't like me.
Had grandparents.
No. I'm sorry.
I know. I like that my children have that.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
And more than one.
Right.
You know, like it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I look at those relationships and I admire it because I never had those relationships.
Oh, so you get to set your own goals and rules for yourself.
You know, for any women of childbearing age listening, you know, give us a little time. When you start popping out babies when we're 40, we're not really ready yet.
I'm still
give us a little time because I'm not really ready to be, you know, I'll do it. I'm doing what I can. Yeah. But I feel like I'm not doing as much as I would want to because I still have small children of my own that I'm raising. So I can't have my grandbabies all the time. Right. I would like to have them more, but you know, life. And then it makes me think about me, you know, because I had my first two young.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think about that when you're young.
Right. No, this is true.
How you might be intruding on your mom.
Mm-hmm. I never thought about that. I never thought of that too. So that's a segment that you must watch my podcast. So that's a segment that I call Breaking the Generational Curses. So I try to plant in each of the kids, like, I've done a lot. Like, I'm not an angel. I've done a lot. Okay. So you can either repeat the same thing that I did, or you could stop. I'm sorry, my bad. Somebody is calling me out of the country. Sorry, I gotta go out the country soon. But that is just rude. I am so sorry, everyone. And they got a nerve to be. Okay, sorry about that. I hope they don't call back again.
I'm gonna just look on your
on the Facebook Live.
You guys have to excuse me. My Facebook got hacked back in June, and I have been off of Facebook for like 8 months.
That'll get you off.
It's a whole long story of how I got access to it again, but I did get my page back.
Mm-hmm. Good,
but I feel like I don't know how to use it properly. It's like I have my page back, but it looks different because I haven't been on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's all good. So back to what I was saying to you before, that I try to tell the kids, like, don't do what I did, because it was hard. So don't do exactly what I did. Do the opposite. So hopefully we'll see if they take heed, or, you know, the kids. Right. But like getting back to that. So do your daughter Ava, is she interested in makeup and things like this? Because I let Marley put lashes and makeup on me.
She doesn't want to apply it. You know, sometimes she wants me to give her, she knows that she's allowed to have a little bit of lip gloss. She's into ballet. So, you know, they do makeup when they have their shows. But outside of that, you know, we don't do that. And even though I've been in the beauty industry for many years, my older girls, I didn't do the young makeup thing. So maybe I'm a little old school.
No, but I remember that. They were very natural.
They don't do makeup.
Yeah.
I mean, now they can. They're grown.
Yeah.
But when they were young, I didn't really allow it. I really don't like seeing the young girls with so much makeup on.
What about the pageants?
Like, you're 12 going on 30. I don't like it.
The pageants, when the girls are in the pageants, I think that's just too much for me.
My middle daughter ran for Miss New Jersey.
Really?
2 years ago? Oh, the years are getting blurred together.
Right? We're women of certain ages now.
But she ran for Miss New Jersey, and that was an experience. It was really expensive.
Wow.
And they did not allow me to do her makeup. So I'm going to put them on blast right now that they had their team that was there doing hair and makeup, and they wanted you to pay like $300. And I just absolutely would not do it. I said, I'm not going to pay somebody to make my daughter look crazy.
No.
They would not allow me to do her makeup. They had them in rooms separate where you didn't know where the room was. And I'm sure there's a reasoning behind it.
It's a whole networking business right there.
But her mother is the makeup artist and the hairstylist. And, you know, sometimes when you have people that are not used to working on us, you notice how we don't always look like everybody else. And so I just pulled her to the side and I said, I'm going to just show you how to do this yourself, because I don't.
Oh, that was smart.
I did her hair the day before. And I just taught her how to do it herself.
Right.
She looked beautiful.
I know, that's right. All your kids are absolutely beautiful. And you got that one baby boy. One baby boy. What's your son's name?
Keep me young. Eli.
4 years old.
I tell you, I ain't never met a kid like Eli.
No, because there's these new kids. Like, there is a difference between these kids. Like, my son, Alvin, my oldest, he could tell you how to get to New York City at 5 years old. We was running. I was moving. We was shaking and moving. These ones are like, Ma, could you take me? I'm not going anywhere. And I'm not getting in that kind of car. Why did you buy that kind of car? I'll just take a lift. Like, these are different sets of kids. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, these new kids are different. It's so funny. Me and my husband were joking earlier about Generation Z and Generation X.
Yes.
I don't even know what we were talking about, but I was like, what am I considered? I think we're Generation X.
I'm about to be 50 in about 140 days. I'll be 50.
Oh, wow. You got the days.
Yeah, I'm counting down.
Oh, girl, please.
I'm going to actually need you to do my
Their
makeup.
50-year-old grandmothers could never.
Never. I'm a double Dutch on my birthday. Because I've never learned how to double Dutch because I grew up in Fairhaven. So I had nobody to double Dutch with. But I'm a double Dutch on my birthday.
It's all about how you feel.
And how you, yeah.
So I've been doing things because, my son is only 4, so I got a long way to go.
Mm-hmm.
And I've actually never talked about it publicly, but I don't mind saying it. But he has autism, and he's not verbal.
Okay.
And I realized that I could possibly be taking care of him forever. And I'm totally okay with that, but that puts life in a different perspective. Whereas my older girls, they're going to be all right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can take care of yourself. You can go on and you can get married and you can do whatever. You have a job, you have your education, you guys are going to be okay. And then I was put in this situation and I was like, okay, you have to, you got comfortable. You got to get uncomfortable. You can't get comfortable yet. You absolutely can't get comfortable. What are you doing?
Right.
Get off the couch. Stop eating junk.
Yeah.
Make your business work. There is no plan B. It has to work.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah. So it does put a different perspective on everything. I have a godson who is special needs, and my best friend, she says the same exact thing. Like, I will be taking care of him for the rest of my life, and you just have to sit
something
there.
You never think about.
You never do.
I've never thought about. I don't want to take this too dark,
right?
But I've never thought about my own mortality ever when it comes to my kids, because I always felt that they'd be all right. When I tell you that he is my shadow, he ain't gonna make it without me. So I've already had a conversation with God. If you take one up, you gotta take us home. And he's 4. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. Like, 4. I really do not play about my son. And I'm like, so that's another reason why I just did it anyway. Yeah,
you have to. So, you know how they say, like, God doesn't place more on you than you can handle. Right. You are doing everything effortlessly. I'm watching
effortlessly?
Well, you make it appear that way. This is what I'm on the outside looking in. And
maybe I should show more of the not so effortless pieces. I am going to share more about that. I do want to share more. I know there's a lot of people that are interested in starting their own businesses, people that are interested in being a profitable makeup artist, because I know, I see a lot of pages and a lot of people, and you're never really sure what you're looking at, like who's really doing what. Or
one of my friends, she's in comedy. She has a eyeshadow line.
Okay.
So I thought I had interviewed her one time as well. Nice. And then it was just something that she thought of. So, like, multiple streams of income is the must for now.
Definitely.
And it's just like, you have so much going on, and I want you to share with everybody where they could find you.
Well, I'm ATM Beauty on all platforms, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, which there's not really much there, but I'm working.
We're going to get there.
I'm working on it.
Same with me.
And I have I separated the Instagram pages just for like business reasons. Right. Like, you can always find me on ATM Beauty, but I did make a separate page for the makeup line. So because on my regular ATM Beauty page, I talk about everything. I'm not just going to talk about my stuff.
Right.
You know, I put all types of stuff on my clients. I talk about different products. I review products, and I do all of that.
Right.
So this page is specifically for my products, but ATM Beauty Cosmetics is specifically for my products. But ATM Beauty is just me just doing what I've been doing. Hair, makeup, skin, whatever I feel like talking about.
So a coworker had a question. Let me get my cue cards because I made cue cards. I made them myself. So my coworker wanted to know, do you do makeup for bridal parties?
Yes, all the time.
Okay, and this she just wanted to know because she is about to get married, so she wanted to know that. And then one of my coworkers wanted to know if you do makeup for dead people. Have you ever done makeup for dead people?
I have never done makeup on dead people. However, I do know how. I do have that knowledge. Like the coloring is a little different. I don't know if that's my thing. Right. I know somebody who used to work in the funeral home, and my cousin in the Bahamas actually did it for the first time. They were devastated by the hurricane, and she was doing it, and she actually said it wasn't that bad. She was like, I never thought I would be able to do this.
Right.
So yeah, I've never done it.
What about not even makeup nor hair? Basically, it's just pretty much the same.
No, honestly, I probably that creeps me out a little bit.
Yeah,
gotta be honest, I'm a little bit creeped out by that. So the only way I would do it is if it was like a family member or something. Right. I would still be mildly creeped out, but I would do it.
No, definitely, because there's a show that I'm watching now, and it's Meet the Bernards, I think, something like that. And it's about this Black family that own a funeral home, and now they're training everyone in there to put makeup on the dead people. So I wanted to know, like, because, I wanted to know how far could you go? Like, what's your limit, So
I mean, I could do it. Like, can I do it? And do I want to do it? Are two different things.
Exactly.
I'm so, like, I don't know what the word is, but I can just do my job no matter what.
Okay.
I've been hired for jobs where the whole picture wasn't really disclosed to me until I got there.
Oh, okay.
So I got
You want to go into that? You want to go into that? That seems like a bit of material for me right there.
I got hired to do makeup for a film, but they didn't tell me what type of film it was.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry about that.
So
I think, give me one.
It's okay.
What happened to my Facebook? I'm not quite sure.
It might still be there. Is it still there?
Hello and welcome back. Not quite sure what happened, but welcome back. It went off. So
it was for like porn.
Okay.
And like, I don't have a problem with it. Just warn me if I'm going to be in a room with naked people so I won't be like surprised by it. So yeah, like I left before they started doing whatever they were going to do. But yeah, because like some guy came in and then girls were just like topless taking pictures with him, and I was just like, all right, whatever,
Wow.
Like nothing really shocks me. Like I'm not gonna be like, oh, what are you doing? Oh my god. But it was just like, next time just tell me.
Yeah, like, that wasn't in the contract. You didn't say like, all of that.
I can just blend in and go with the flow. I mean, I think you get trained to be that way, like when you're doing hair and stuff, because you just hear so much and you see so much that you just get numb to it. You're just like, oh, whatever. Like nothing really shocks you.
Oh God.
But yeah, so
coincidental. I got hired for a comedy show, and not all the time that you think that you need to ask all of the questions. What I needed to know was where I needed to go,
right?
How much, how long, and do I get a room for driving all the way out to the Poconos, to PA. Well, it was for a swingers event weekend. And they insisted that we all stayed afterwards, and we were like, yeah, no. What is it about? A good 2.5 hours? I'm for the drive. I am definitely for the drive. I can drive back home. Yeah, it's been a lot of different strange
just
things.
Just let us know, just a little bit, you know.
And then I want to bring up the dentist, because I do have some funny stories about the dentist office too, because a lot of people think that we are therapists, and I know you doing hair that people think that you are therapists.
Yes.
So the dentist office is also allowing the first 10 people to DM me. You will have a chance to win this toothbrush.
Nice.
So as I'm telling people at the dentist office about the podcast and things like that, a lot of patients think that I have enough time to sit there and go over things that have nothing to do with teeth. You get where I'm going? Like they think that they could just lay it on you. Okay. So now the topic right now is the election and the vaccinations.
Did you see the TikTok about whether or not, well, I don't know if it started on TikTok, but it was like whether or not the dentist can tell if you've been having oral sex.
Okay, no, I didn't.
The dentist actually, he made a video and he replied to it, and he was basically saying like, yeah, we can.
So I didn't see that TikTok, but I was going to say,
but we're not going to say anything. He's like, we're not going to say anything. It was just,
it was
hilarious.
Weird?
I don't know how this came,
Isn't that weird?
I'm scrolling, but yeah, it was
so
funny.
How the dentist say it to us as the assistants. We can see it too. We know what to look for. We can see it too if you're using your mouth a lot. But the dentist will go, okay, we got 1 and 2. Yeah, they're using their muscles. Something like that. You know what I mean? And then also, believe it or not, the dentist can tell that you have AIDS before you even know that you have AIDS.
Wow.
Yeah, we used to detect that too. But the dentist loved when it's like shadows. Not shadows, like white, like the rainbow. You know what a rainbow looks like? But it's just like a white rainbow at the back of somebody's throat. Just a whole bunch of them. That's what it looks like. Ow, it looks similar.
Oh, that's so funny. So the guy, he basically said that they'll never say anything about it. The only time that they might say something is if it's a child. That they would, if it was a situation like that. But, they were like, oh, you don't have to worry about it. Because he was like, now people are going to be like afraid to come into the dentist's office for judgment.
Oh, we judge.
It was hilarious. I was like, well, I never knew that.
Yes, so you just learn something new all the time. Yes, and that is so true. I didn't see that TikTok, but that is true.
A little tidbit of useless information.
This is true. So patients of ours, and they'll say, it runs in my family that my teeth look like this. No, honey, your teeth rotting from the inside out does not run in your family. You're on meth.
Well, there's that. And
they'll say, oh, I have like a calcium deficiency. How you going to tell us what you have? We have to tell you what you have. So basically we have to,
because everyone thinks
yeah.
I have spent a lot of money
on your teeth.
To keep my teeth. Yes,
they look really good.
I'm about to get an implant. So this year at 41, I'm telling my age.
That is adorable.
I got a tooth pulled for the first time.
Okay.
And it was excruciating, and it was the first time I cried.
How come you didn't call me? See,
in the dentist's office.
How come you didn't call me?
It was bad. No one probably cares to hear, but it was
you are saving somebody else's life
right
now.
I probably should have pulled it a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
I've had multiple root canals in the same tooth. I had multiple crowns that had to be replaced and whatnot, and it just there was always a problem.
So sometimes we have a tooth that always gives us a problem,
and then it got infected, and they gave me antibiotics, and the pain still didn't go away.
Okay,
and so that's when they realized that there was a crack in the root, and that they couldn't save it.
So now you're on your way to an implant?
Yeah. So I got it pulled, which was very painful because once it's that point, even if you've taken antibiotics, even if you've been numbed, they can't numb you because the nerves
the infection.
It was terrible.
So sometimes,
I cried. I had tears running down.
When
my
I got
eyes.
my wisdom tooth out, that's what happened to me.
Oh,
It was
I
infected.
had that done.
Yeah.
Too, but that doesn't count because you don't really need those. In my brain, that didn't count, and that was horrible. So I had bone splints. Worst thing I ever did.
Oh, so you're just having bad dental experiences.
Yeah. But this is good now. I got the bone graft.
Well, you should have called us so that you could have came to Shore Premier Dental Arts. You should have called us. Everyone calls me all the time for all your dental stuff. So just call me, and that I will stand there with you.
Yeah,
this won't have to happen.
Have to do. I mean, it's done, and I'm a G. I have a high tolerance for pain. I'm like, are you serious? I don't like stuff anyway. But I was hyper. I'm I'm about to faint. I think I got the.
So my favorite patient that comes through the dentist office is a cop. Do they? Oh boy, do they change up at the dentist office? Everybody needs to hold their hand. Oh, they start to sweat and everything this. Yes.
I couldn't believe it, and they were like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "I'm definitely not okay. I'm definitely not okay."
So, are you through COVID? Are you inside of a salon? Do you work in a salon or do you work at home?
I've been out of the salon for 7 years.
Really? Okay.
And I'm most likely probably never going back.
Okay.
Not that I don't like it. I really enjoy being in the salon, but my reality is that I don't have enough hours to give. I'm just past the point of exchanging my time for dollars. And I'm not trying to sound like any type of way.
That's a really good explanation right there.
I can't do that anymore. And once you get to a point
certain
where
age, you get to a certain age.
It's that too. And I have carpal tunnel. And the salon is hard on the body. It's really hard on the body, even though I do enjoy it. And I thought about it.
Well, you look good, girl. You can't tell it's hard on the body. You look good.
Thank you. Thank you. But my son is my full-time 24/7 job. So I don't have the amount of hours to give to that anymore. I really can't. I just can't do it.
No, I get it.
So yeah. So yeah. I people come to me or I go to them, and I travel, and but things have slowed down a lot with COVID. All my weddings for the past year were canceled. So even people I had somebody book, and then 2 weeks later they're canceling. So things are funny right now, and that's why I was I need to pivot a little bit. So I'm gonna start offering more digital content,
right?
And I'm gonna focus on my products.
Oh, that's nice.
So the next things that I have coming are gloss. I know everybody likes gloss.
Yes, we love a good gloss.
I'm a woman of a certain age, and when I have things to do, I don't have time to be applying gloss every 5 seconds. So that's why I chose lipstick first, because it makes the biggest impact.
Yes.
And when you have to talk and speak, and it stays on. So I have lip glosses coming, and I have a beauty face oil. So yeah, nice. So that'll be.
So I was gonna say to you, with the covering of the mask, I tend to break out a lot. I don't know, it could be the mask itself or whatever, but always through dentistry, I've always had problems with wearing the mask and things like that. So
the mask is severely drying. When I wear a mask, and I'm going to say that different masks feel different on the skin. So the regular disposable white ones, I feel are not so bad. They can dry your face out a little bit, but I bought these black ones because I was trying to be cute. And they're disposable. I can wear that mask for 1 hour, and I feel every bit of moisture is sucked out of my face. My face is so dry. I stopped wearing them. Because I really couldn't get with that feel. My favorite mask right now come from Target. The little 2-pack. The strings that go around the ears are really thin, so they don't hurt.
Yeah, they weigh down
pull.
your ears.
And there's just it's not too tight to your face, And then I have the mask, and I only put that guard in there when I have lipstick on. Other than that, I don't bother.
Oh, that lipstick guard is such my lifesaver. I thank you so much. I was so happy that I was one of the first 10 or 20 that you said. I was like, I need that. Whatever color you have.
I gave more than 10. Anybody
we
who
tend to
ordered,
do that.
I know.
We tend to do that.
I was like, you know what? This is just such a good
So wait,
thing.
did you just suck that out? Because I just thought that I made the cut.
I didn't make the cut, but I did give some more people who ordered after the 10. So gonna give them away until I'm done with those, and then I think I'm just gonna add them as an additional purchase really cheap. You know, I saw an ad on Instagram where they were selling them for $20. I'm like,
are you kidding me?
Are you?
Everybody
smoking?
Always goes up, and then I bought the face shield glass thing. The glasses. I bought that, and they were they charged $20, but then at the dentist office they were like giving them out. I was so mad.
I know. I have two. Mine has like the blue, but now there's a new one that I think I want because I'm thinking of doing this event in April. I'm still not sure about it, but I don't know. My instinct is telling me to just do it and see what happens because I'm like, how are you going to go out? I don't really do vending. I don't really like it. Like I like to go to stuff, but I don't want to be there working. Like
okay, she just doesn't want to work, and that's fine. So
I'm like, how am I going to go to an event and sell lipstick during COVID when everybody's going to have a mask on? But I can definitely do it. Like I know I could do it.
This is like the new you can definitely do it, but this is the new flirtation thing right here. Right here. And if you see the lip.
So after what?
You showing too much. This is almost like showing your booty. Now look, did she just show me her booty?
Does it feel invasive? Like now because we have a mask on, everybody's staring in your eyeballs.
Did you show a little bit? Like, look at me now. Look at me now.
So they have this new one, Tracy Ellis Ross. I saw a picture of her with it on.
Excuse me, that's my cousin. But anyway, let's keep going. Hello.
I was gonna order one of those.
Hello. They're my relatives, but go ahead.
I saw her with it on because I'm like, I don't want to put a mask on. Like, if I'm going to sell lipstick, I need to be seen.
Doesn't it look like a whole big shield? It's almost like the next thing. Like the next thing is going to be like a helmet. Yes, coming down over your face.
I can't wait until it all goes away. But what if it doesn't?
So when you were saying that you got like cancellation, so I got married just before COVID started, and